this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm making a journal at the moment. I'm making this ring bound journal. It's quite an eclectic one. Yeah, it's got lots of different colours and things going on, but it's predominantly the kind of pinks, blues and reds. So hopefully it's going to look really lovely when it's finished. I've got sort of finishing touches to do on all of the pages that I have put together so far. I've got this page here, which I need to do. So what I've done, I've brought along a whole bunch of ready-made ephemera, and I thought let's just have a look and see if we've got any that will go quite nicely with the pages that we've done. Now, obviously the pages don't have to be, perfectly matching or anything like that, but, hopefully at least complementing each other in some sort of respect. So, for me personally, this obviously is not really going because we've got the purples and, I haven't really got any other purple in here. So I'll take that one out. I've just literally dug these out and, from my ready-made ephemera box. So, I mean, that's not too bad. It does need maybe coffee dyeing or inking because this is quite grungy. This, this particular thing, pocket has not been grunged up at all. This has been coffee dyed. It's from my roses papers. So we'll see. That's possible. Oh, I've got that envelope. That's pretty nice. The only thing is with this, it feels like it's the same shape and size as the other facing page, so probably not to that one. That one again, it needs kind of inking up and things. It's not too bad. I know it's a very similar shape, but it is wider, so it's a potential. I've got this one. Again, that's very similar, so probably no to that. Got this one. Weirdly enough, I mean, I really like that on that page, but possibly not against here. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. The only other thing that I could do is obviously switch the page to somewhere else in the journal. So, but I'm keeping this here as a sort of bit of a guide for the other colours that I've got. So this again is a purple piece. I haven't really got anything purple going on, so I'm going to reject the purpley things. I mean, literally, I just pulled out, the first things that I happened to stumble across in my ephemera ready-made pieces. So, some might be better than others, to be honest. I just kind of picked them up and didn't really kind of focus on what was what. So that piece, not bad. And I think I have used that somewhere else, some more of that masterboard somewhere else in here. Got this one. I don't think so. Got that one. That one's quite nice, actually. I do quite like that one, strangely enough. Okay, I've got these. So the only thing with this, I haven't got any other black lace or black or anything going on, so I think that's a no. I've got this one. This is one of those doily pockets that we made. Quite like that, actually. Put that as a possible. That one, definitely no. I've got this one. Again, not liking it because it seems like an identical size and shape to that. So I think that's a no. And then I've got this one, which again, this is more of that same masterboard that I said about just now. This, I think it was from the same collage masterboard. So I don't mind that. It is a little bit similar in shape, but I don't mind it. And then I've got these couple here. Oops. Probably not that one. Got that one. It's not bad. Although actually, again, similar shape and size, so probably not. Have got this one. It's one of those vellum pockets. The Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventure over at her channel. Right, so not sure about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this over, going back to like the beginning, so this page, and just see whether I've got anything that I think complements this one better. So I'm just going to have a sip of my tea. Okay. So that's not too bad, actually. This one, I feel like this would be wrong because this would obviously have the holes punched in here, and this I feel needs to be on the outside, the outer edge. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the possibles and the not the impossibles, but the not. I mean, that looks lovely on there, but it's unfortunately the same shape as this, so not loving that. This one, put that in the maybe pile. This one, maybe not. And that one, that's quite nice, to be honest. So yeah, got a few possibles here, so let's just have a look. That one, that one, that one, or that one. Notice how they're all portrait, all of these, because I think it needs something portrait with it, doesn't it? I think probably not this one. Yeah, one of these. So, oh, it's a really tough decision, isn't it? I'm just having a quick sip of my tea. Right, I've got some, what to call this? Paper? Yeah. Some other paper here, which has got the blues on it, because I've got quite a bit of blues going on in here. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, make it look a bit more similar to the other pages. So I'm going to just take some of this down that would go then onto the page. So I would have this anywhere, so like we could have that there, just for example, you know. So we've got some sort of similar colors going on, like here where we've got the blue. So I'm just going to ink this up. Okay. Yeah, hopefully this journal is going to look really pretty. It's very different colors, you know, combination to, I think, probably any journal that I've done, but yeah, it feels fun so far. So hopefully it's going to look really lovely once it's finished. Right, what do we think to that? Now this definitely needs you know, darkening up, so let's ink this up first. Oops, like that. Ooh. Okay, because this whole journal, it's quite grungy, quite coffee dyed, you know. I've coffee dyed it quite a bit and things, so yeah, this was looking a little bit too bright. So let's just glue this down. Okay, like that. Oops, smoosh that glue out. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Let me just grab a wipe here just to, yeah, smoosh that glue out. Okay, right, so what do we think to that? And then obviously this here, like that, just tying some of it in. I'm actually thinking, you know, maybe if I could use something green on here as well would be really good. So don't know whether I might have some more of these green labels. These are from the perfume bits and pieces. So let me just see. I happen to have these behind my desk. Let's just have a look. And it's not brilliant, but let's just have a look. It's not quite right, is it? Oh, that's not quite right, to be honest. Actually, it's not too bad like that, so let's just leave that there for a minute. Oh, I have got it with the pink, so again, that's similar colours. It's probably not quite, no, actually, just before I reject that. Right, let's just check that I'm putting this the right way around, that I wouldn't prefer this here where we can see a bit more of it. And then if we were to have this maybe like there or something. Oops. A bit too much pink on there, about like that. I don't mind it. What do we think? Oh, don't you hate it when you can't decide on things? Trying to kind of really look at the pages and think, what's the colour that this page has got that this page hasn't got? And do you know, I can't decide. And again, thinking, oh, I wish that I was live and I could hear you guys, because you're probably shouting, saying the colour that's kind of missing from here, that's over here. Is it just more of this blue, do we think? It may well be more of that blue. Just got some lace here. Let's try that. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of quite cute coming off that edge. I do always like labels and things like that coming off the edge like that. So, yeah, that's quite cute. And then we could even have then the other part of it over here, I suppose. Ooh, I don't want to cut this in case then I decide not to use it and then I've only got half the label left. Well, do you know, I'm going to have to just go for it, I think, and just cut that anyway, because otherwise I'll never know, will I? So, yeah, let's cut that down. Okay. So, could have that on there, and then we could have this on here. I mean, to be honest, we could have it further over, like that. Oops, squish that down. What do we think, like that? Just going to have a sip of my tea. I know it sounds really weird, but honestly, I'm still looking between the two pages and thinking, what's this page got that this page is missing? Got some blue lace here. Aha. What do we think now? That's much better, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's much better. So I'm going to glue this, glue this label down. Okay. Right, let's put this down here. Now, in an ideal world, I want this torn edge to go just over this label a bit. So I want, you know, fully lots of the label showing. But hopefully this curly edge also over the top of it. So, like that. Right, let's put this one down. Okay. Like that. Oops. Get rid of that hot glue piece. Okay, right. Put this down. Oh, honestly, my eyesight. Let me put my glasses on. They're still on my head. They were. So, yeah, from where I went to make a cup of tea just now. No good trying to craft without my glasses on. Definitely. Just way too many mistakes will be made there. Right, okay, so like that, and let's just check. Yeah, and the blue lace running down the edge, I think. So just check that I want it down that edge and not down the, I know this is weird, but you know, round on the inner edge. No, definitely on the outer edge. Okay, let's put the lace down. Now, I will be probably doing some finishing touches on these pages, but I'm just kind of doing the basic, get the pieces down, stuck down on the pages first. So I'm going to come back. Oh, I can't see what's the right way and the wrong way of the lace. I think that's the right way. I'm going to come back to do some finishing touches. So I'm not going to get too kind of hung up on, you know, all the different little things that I would like, maybe like flowers or, I don't know, butterflies, bling, all of those kinds of things, maybe some lace clusters, stuff like that. I'm just going to kind of get the basic pages done first. So yeah, then come back to that. So, right, do we want this down here with that text showing or up there? I mean, it probably doesn't really matter if I'm truthful. Just going to glue this down because this has just got this bit that's like a vulnerable bit that could get torn. So yeah, let's just glue that down. Okay. Right. Nobody wants vulnerable bits that could get torn, do they? Okay. Yep, loving that. Now, just wondering whether we want to have any kind of bow or something around this. Just looking to see if I've got any suitable lace, ribbon or, well, I guess lace. I mean, I was thinking ribbon, but got this grey. I don't think that's quite right. No, that's not really right, is it? Oh, what a shame that I don't have any blue, like in the same sort of colour blue as either this or that butterfly. Let me just have a look through my... just having a quick look to see if I've got my little bag of sari silk anywhere. No, can't see that either. Oh gosh, this is now turning, you know, bad to worse, isn't it? I have got some ivory sari silk, so let's just see. Because sometimes I think just, you know, the odd bit of decoration, you know, even if it's just purely decoration, not got any functionality or anything at all, it can sort of change the whole appearance. Oh, is that where that's... Oh, look, that's joined up there. Probably best not to use that because it could be falling apart. Oh. Gosh, what's going on with this? Okay, right, let's go round again. So I don't know whether this will look good, but let's give it a try. Thinking just do like a little bow here to the side. Right, what do we think to that? I do quite like it, to be honest. I mean, like I say, it's not actually offering any kind of functionality or anything like that, but it definitely looks pretty. So sometimes, you know, it's just nice to have things on for aesthetic reasons, isn't it, if nothing else? So yeah, let's put that on like that. Okay, and when you do things like this, sometimes it's worth just popping a little bit of glue on your bow. Not, you know, what do you call it? I'm not sticking it onto the pocket, but I just want the bow to stay done up. So I'm just literally putting some glue in there to hold the bow secure. Again, I mean, not essential to do, but, you know, just kind of good practice, really. So, yeah. Okay, that looks pretty, doesn't it? And then, yeah, we're going to have this, I think, glued down as a side loading pocket. So I'm going to put it down there. So then we've got top loading pocket here and also here. And then obviously we'll have it at the side as well. So just go in with the hot glue. Okay. Oh my goodness. Like that. Okay. Press that down everywhere. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Yep, love how that looks. Right, so that kind of complements that quite nicely now, doesn't it? And yeah, I quite like it. And like I say, I'm going to decorate these up further, obviously, when I come to actually, you know, bind the journal and, you know, put it on rings and things. So I might add some other things maybe in this colour and things like that when I come to actually you know, do it up sort of thing. So then we're going over here. Obviously I've kind of got a free rein here, because if this was going to be next to the inside of the front cover, I can just, you know, just wing it a little bit. So let's just have another look through those bits, you know, that I'd rejected, because some of these might be quite nice on here. I mean, that's quite nice. What were the other bits that I said I really liked? Oh, I quite liked this, didn't I? Oops. Oh, what's going on with my shoe? So we could have that shoe on there. I mean, that's really, really, really pretty, isn't it? So yeah, I think I'm going to have the shoe on there. So again, I might want to just have some more of the blue or something, because obviously I've used that around. Or actually I've also used this, which this might also look quite good. So let's just bring this in. Or could always have it coming out here. Oops. Like that. Okay, what do we think? Do we think like that? Let me just ink this up, because again, you know, when it's inked, it may take on quite a different look to whilst it's, you know, quite bright. So sometimes it's hard to tell, isn't it, until they're, you know, the right colour. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, just transformed, isn't it? Now it's inked up. Before I kind of thought, oh, I'm not really too sure that that's the right colour. It, you know, doesn't really go that brilliantly. But now it's inked, it looks lovely. So, yeah, again, just pop this down like that. Okie dokie. Oh, why have I... Oh, no. I was going to say, why have I done that with hot glue? I didn't. It's okay. I had a moment of madness, and I thought for a minute that I'd put that down with hot glue, and I thought, oh, why have I done that? Because it's only on, you know, printed on just finished paper, and I thought, oh, that is going to be all bumpy and lumpy now. But luckily, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to put this just like a little belly band across the page, so literally there and there. Again, I'm just going to hot glue this down. Okay. So just like that. Okay. Press that down. Catch any glue that's seeping out in the edges. Okay, right, looking good. Very, very pretty. Now, do we want to have any of this anywhere? Could have this. Let's see. Oops. Okay, right, let me just ink this up. So again, it's just, you know, matching the sort of grungy effect that we've got going on everywhere else. Okay, get rid of that. So we could have this just coming out here, really. It's quite cute. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep this something else. Yeah, maybe we'll just hang on to that. We might use it somewhere else. So yeah, we have got those pages now. Obviously I've not added any lace or anything to this one, so it's, you know, it's completely laceless. So we will be adding some lace to there. So that's kind of my foundation pages. And then what I've got also is I've got a couple of other bits here, which these are those book page, we made them as book page pockets. We did do them together, and I thought these would make just a brilliant page just slotted in, to be honest. So in fact, what I'm now thinking is maybe use this down this edge, which will just reinforce it, you know, where it's actually being held on, you know, glued onto the page. So yeah, let's just take that down like that, because you want it nice and strong, obviously, where your holes are going. So this will be reinforcing that. Okay, put that there. Is that gonna, yep, that's just a perfect fit, isn't it? Which is really good. So again, just going to ink this up quickly, just a little bit. I will be inking all of this in a minute, but I'll just ink this up first. So I mean, honestly, you can just use anything, you know, anything for a page, anything as a page, perhaps I should say, not for a page, but yeah, anything as a page. So this works, you know, perfectly. Oops, my glue's like seeping out now. Right. Okay. So pop this down here. Like that. Oops. Just move that up slightly. Okay. Looking good. Right, let's press that down with the glue spreader. Okay, and then on this side, do I need to reinforce it? Maybe I do. These are some of my pink, sorry, not pink, my Paris collection papers. So what do we think? I mean, I have used some bits, I think, from here on here. From here on here? Yeah, from here on here. Oops. I also need to glue that in. So yeah, must glue that in a second. I just suddenly spotted it sort of hanging around there. So yeah, I must glue that in. Oh, I don't know. Let's just tear this down here a bit. So if we were to have this, oops, got scraps now, more scraps. Oh dear. Honestly, don't we just accumulate scraps so quickly? Let's see if I've got another scraps bin going on somewhere. Have I? No. Oh. Got a scraps bag here, so let's get my scraps bag. Okay. Also had some labels in there, which I've now pulled out just in case I want some labels. Oh, right. Okay. Let's just tear this down. Yeah, I mean, that's going to go quite nicely, isn't it? So let's just quickly ink this, glue this down. Then what I would do, I'll ink the whole thing. And then we'll decide what we're going to do with this, because we might just want to have just this as a journal page. Or, you know, of course, we might want to put a, you know, pocket of some sort on here. I'm not sure yet. So let's see how it looks. Okay. Right, let's just quickly ink the whole thing. Okay. Right, there we go. Right, also I have used this lace in the journal in places, so I'm just thinking, let's just take some of this. I don't know whether we want this or not, but let's just cut this edge off. I quite often cut this edge off on this particular lace, especially because it's quite a sort of solidy filled in piece, which I mean, it's okay, but yeah, I think it probably looks more delicate without it. So we could have that like that. And then, yeah, can have this somewhere here. I mean, partly I'm trying to kind of reinforce this paper. I mean, it's probably okay if I'm truthful, but I don't know. What do we think with this? Do we just want to put like some journaling paper down on here, or do we think like a pocket or something on here? Let's just see what I've got. I mean, that's quite pretty. I know I'm covering up completely all that Paris paper that we did just put down, but I mean, that definitely ties that into the journal very well. So we could have that. I don't think that one. Get this one. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be here where I'm kind of holding it, but I'm just trialing it. So, auditioning it, as Rachel says. I'm really liking this one, I think, best so far. So, no, that one's going to be too wide. So definitely no for that. What about this one? I mean, that's quite cute. No. Right, okay, let's move these out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to glue the lace down first. Like that. So I'm putting the lace at a bit of a curve. Like that. Okay, that looks cute, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh gosh, be careful. I'm pulling it up and pulling it off. Pulling it up and pulling it off all at the same time. Okay, so we've got this one. Yeah, I mean, this one just ties it all in brilliantly, doesn't it? So let's just pop this down again, just like a little belly band, like that. Okay. Oops. Get that bit of blue out that's seeping out. Okay. Oops, I've peeled this off now. Oh dear. Yeah, when I was kind of trying to get that glue out that was, or off, that was seeping out, I ended up then pulling it up, lifting the lace completely. So, right, okay. I mean, doesn't that just now tie in perfectly with the journal itself? So loving how that looks, absolutely gorgeous. Maybe we could have this somewhere on here. Could have it there. Oh, I don't know. Do we think that really goes, or doesn't it really add anything to there? Probably doesn't really. So yeah, probably leave that. So yeah, that can go in like that. Right, okay, I'm going to check what the time is, and depending on what the time is, we may have to call it quits there. And yeah, hopefully you've kind of, you know, enjoyed the three pages that we've done, or the three layouts that we've done so far. But if not, I will come back and we'll do some more with the insides of the front and back covers, but I haven't covered those yet, so it's a case of I would quickly need to collage them up. So yeah, I hope that you've liked the process. Obviously just a very quick and short video there, but yeah, hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some ideas, and I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much then. Bye.